season we've got lots of 50s romance, so sort of short tea-length dresses, which are quite cutesy, which you can hold with like a lovely posy. Lace is always predominant, lots of embellishment, but also really simple kind of A-line gowns by the likes of Ghost, that sort of thing. You've still got the 1920s coming through in embellishment from brands like Jenny Packham, but they'll probably always stand the test of time. You've got little kind of Art Nouveau motifs in some of the gowns, but I would say it's veering more towards 50s now than it was 20s like last season.
You've got the classic, vintage, retro, always huge, been big for about 5 or 6 years, even before that. People are always going to love a teacup, some bunting, a flirty knee-length dress, lace, all of that. Then with the Downton Abbey effect, of course, you've got more of an Edwardian edge to things, more elegance, and the Highclere Castle venue dream. And then, of course, you know, sort of 50s rockabilly is also huge. So you're always going to have vintage, and vintage can mean different things to different people. There's hundreds of ways to do vintage.
Well, what I'm finding for 2015 is that it's all very rustic and having unusual flowers in bouquets like a succulent, or having like little tiny flowers like forget-me-nots. Essentially, rustic trend is having things like jam jars or jugs or pots, and then having flowers that are arranged but don't look like they're arranged inside the pots. And like with the bouquet, so it looks more like it's been grabbed from a garden and put together.
I'd say the biggest trends are tall cakes, and big colours that are coming out this year are champagne gold and like a maroony red, which would be masala. So I think they'd be the biggest trends. Champagne gold would probably be like a creamy brownie tone, undertone with a pearlescent spray over the top, giving it that champagne-y gold sheen.
It's a 1935 Rolls-Royce Hooper. It's a 2025, and it was custom like coach works done by the Hooper. And we've got a royal crest on it because it was originally made for Lady Helen Duncan. This year we found the trend more for the classic and vintage cars. They're going for like the 1930s vintage Rolls Royces.